Chapter 4. This is getting interesting. Chapter 4, on page 20. They would have lived like this forever, but Aladdin loved riding among the streets of the city, throwing gold to everyone he met. This made him quite famous. Soon the magician heard of this boy who seemed to have riches as if by magic. He knew Aladdin had stolen his ring and lamp to gain his wealth. The magician disguised himself as a peddler, filled a basket with shiny lamps, and came to the palace door while Aladdin was out. "Who will exchange old lamps for new ones?" he called. Buddir peeked out the window. "Won't Aladdin be surprised when he finds a shiny new lamp instead of that dull one he keeps in his chamber?" She took the magic lamp from Aladdin's room and brought it to the peddler immediately. The magician rubbed the lamp and summoned the genie. "What would you have? I am the slave of whoever owns the lamp." "Take this princess and her palace and servants and send them all to Africa," the magician cried. With a flash, the palace vanished. When the Sultan looked out his window, he gasped in horror. His daughter's palace had vanished in a puff of smoke. He ordered that Aladdin be brought before him. The Sultan raged. "Whatever sorcery you used to produce your riches has made my daughter disappear. If you cannot bring her back in 5 days, I will chop your head off." Aladdin pleaded in innocence, but the Sultan would hear none of it. Sadder than he had ever been, Aladdin wandered the city for 3 days. He asked everyone if they had seen his princess. On the 4th day, he decided to pray and rubbed the magic ring, which he had almost forgotten about. I don't know how you'd forget about something like that, but who am I? "What would you have? I am the slave to whoever wears this ring. Please return my palace as it was." "Only the genie of the lamp can undo what the genie of the lamp has done," the genie answered. "Then take me to my palace," Aladdin said. Before he could blink, Aladdin stood at the front door of his palace, which now sat in a lonely desert in Africa. He snuck inside and reunited with his princess Buddir, and they both shed tears of joy. Do you think he knows if he's in Africa? Email me and let me know. Just saying. "I had a plan to get our lamp back," whispered Aladdin. He gave Buddir a pouch filled with a potion that made its victim slow and sleepy. Buddir then invited the magician to eat with her. Flattered by her sudden kindness, the magician allowed the princess to pour his drink. She secretly added the powder, and soon the magician was nodding in his soup. He's going like this. "My dear," said Buddir, "doesn't it seem awfully dark in here?" The magician's eyelids were half closed. So it did seem dark to him. "Why, yes, it does," he mumbled. "Why don't you give me that old lamp you carry around, so we may dine by its flame?" The magician, numbed by the potion, handed her the magic lamp. She summoned the genie immediately. "Take me and Aladdin and my palace back to the Sultan's kingdom, and leave this horrid magician in the desert where he will never find his way out," she ordered. The genie did as she asked, and they all returned to their home safe and sound. The Sultan was so pleased to see his daughter again, he made Aladdin the heir to his throne. After the Sultan passed on the crown, Aladdin and Buddir ruled the kingdom for many happy years. Oh, that was so cute. Check back tomorrow for the worksheets. Bye, you guys.